Okay. So far, so good on the stream. Stream hasn't dropped too many frames. And okay. Let's see how this pans out because, oh boy. So, hey everybody, it's Crimson Zexel, getting ready for the Summer Game Fest kickoff that starts in about 20 minutes. Um, Feel free to come on in, relax, just no idea if I should feel hyped up about this. Partly, I am. And at the same time, this could also be a chill stream. We have little idea what all is going to be in this broadcast. But as long as things can go smoothly on the stream, we will be able to have a good experience. Because trying to test out for different conferences coming up in the weekend, oh boy. Oh no, 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 no. Please stop dropping frames. And if you're in the chat, feel free to let me know you're there unless you're lurking. Yada yada yada. People talking in the background, and thank goodness I have them muted. Hmm. Mm. I know at least one of my friends is hyped up to eventually see more on this. Oh, Sunday is going to be a big day for him. Just making sure friends aren't trying to message me for a Discord call. Oh, come on, please. Please be nice. OBS, please behave. Seriously, do not need this. The fact that I keep dropping frames is not helping. Yada yada advertisements. Just go.
Looks at movies and games to reviews, let's plays, and live streams. Okay. IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com,
blah blah blah,
app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
Everybody loves watching a speedrun of their favorite game. But what if you got a chance to peek into the mind of the developers behind those games as they watch their hard work get completely destroyed right in front of them?
What is happening right now?
That's exactly what happens on every episode of Devs React to Speedruns. We invite you to ride along with the developers as they watch, react, and enjoy some of the craziest gameplay by the most skilled speedrunners on the planet.
That Doom speedrun was ridiculous. Not gonna deny that. Just me. Okay. Just, please let these 10 minutes go by faster. Why on earth is OBS just eating away at my CPU? Come on. Like, I half expect my laptop to burst into flames at this point. Just, yeah, why? But you'd think that the lead up they'd at least try to make entertaining.
Really personally hope to see. We were just talking about 2K and this possible Tiny Tina Wonderland's Borderlands.
Yada yada, just very, very get on with
but
it.
The other potentially leaked announcement is a new game from Firaxis, said to be a turn-based action game using Marvel characters. According to the leaker's source, it was described as XCOM with Marvel.
And the thing is, with rumors and leaks, never take them at face value. So, entertain the idea in your head, never expect it.
XCOM style game.
Because if you set your expectations low, that gives the presenters all the more opportunity to blow your mind.
Happening in a Marvel game, do you?
That's a good point, and yeah, you're probably right. It would be unlikely that permadeath would be a thing, but maybe it's something a little lighter.
Oh, come on, really?
Get knocked out for the next, few
OBS, behave, please.
Or something. But yeah, it's. I mean, we've seen some cool experimentation
okay.
with the X-Men IP in the past. The one that comes prominently to mind.
Really hate that I just keep suffering from these frame drops.
It was X-Men Legends. I mean, we've seen them as sort of an action RPG.
Like, I'm perfectly fine if
I do think that
it's just lowering the frame rate. Just don't drop them completely.
Sure. All kinds of different enemy types. So, and what better team of people to do that than Firaxis, the absolute.
Like, I've been struggling against dropped frames for years.
But if they can apply their same brilliant design work to a Marvel X-Men licensed game, that has a heck of a lot higher market potential, I would imagine, and could be a really significant game.
Yeah, I definitely like those style of games, and Marvel and X-Men are great properties. So definitely sounds cool. I want to learn more about it before I get my hopes up too high. Miranda, any chance in heck of a BioShock reveal?
Oh my goodness. Some part of me hopes for that. Another part of me thinks there's no way. I think just with how things have gone with the pandemic, delays have been everywhere. And I feel like not too long ago we heard like this game is gonna be far away. And I feel like that far away is even further now just because of how much things have slowed down.
Come
I'm
on,
also really
stop.
curious to see what they do
OBS.
with this
I
because
don't need
think
you doing this
Bioshock's really
today.
had a good run.
I mean,
enjoyed them
you were
there,
working
like,
perfectly
way
fine
more.
yesterday. You were
And
working fine
the
Tuesday.
idea of them coming
All
back
of those
without
were
a release
test
is really
streams.
and
Why
I
is
hope
now any
people can
different?
take up the mantle and do something new because I think the Bioshock world itself is really rich and there's just so much excitement there. The design is just
It's just,
lovely.
ugh.
But how do you do more stories there, right? Like you just have one, well, technically two cities. Where do you set the next story? How do you go back? Like we've already like explored with Minerva's Den what it's like to go back to Bioshock, and of course Bioshock 2. So what do you do with the city? Is it another city in the sea? Is someone also like Andrew Ryan? There's so many questions there. I think the most obvious point was maybe if they did it before everything went down or when things started going down. But how interesting is that really when you had all these classmates?
Though I
and all this
wonder.
excitement of like the danger here. What we've already
Hold
played.
on.
So I don't know if we're gonna see it, but I think
Okay.
so
Just switching this into
I don't know if we're gonna see
480p.
it, but I think whatever we do, they're gonna have a lot.
Okay,
to,
seriously.
I think, meet as far as expectations. So
Sure.
we'll see.
Like an almost
we do know that the
immediate
Bioshock game is in
improvement.
development, and for a while now. Destin, is it time to reveal it? And do you even want a new Bioshock?
I think a new Bioshock would definitely go over really, really well with fans. Now, to Miranda's point, if they were to take an earlier look when Plasma...
Yeah, I do apologize for the low video resolution, but come on.
I think that alone would be a very, very interesting gameplay mechanic. And, you know, just creating the whole underwater...
Like, it's now an almost perfect 60 frames. Like, come on. Save for the dropped frames, which I still get annoyed with that.
I would be down for a new Bioshock, but is it time? I don't know. I don't feel like... I feel like Bioshock is going to come a little bit later.
Okay, Bandai Namco.
Like, yeah, it is averaging at 60 frames.
Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong. Elden Ring was revealed on
Just
Microsoft's
losing the
E3
bit rate that
and has
is
been
getting on my
radio silent
nerves.
since then. Will we see
Stop!
it sometime during E3 this year?
If we don't, fans might take up a pitchfork and torch mob because it is just one of the most...
Hey, people who are excited
games.
about Elden
Every
Ring,
time there's an
don't
event,
turn this
every
into the
time there's
next
a first-party
Cyberpunk.
showcase of some kind,
You
everybody
overhyped
cannot wait to see more of
Cyberpunk
this.
to the
And why?
point
And I don't
where
blame them. And we're
when
talking about From Software
PS4 and Xbox
George
One
R.R. Martin
releases
teaming
happened,
up to do
immediate
a game. I mean,
catastrophic
that's
disappointment.
quite a pairing, and this could be a very, very, very significantly cool franchise that is in development here.
Like,
So
temper your
we'll see. I mean,
expectations
I
on
think
this
we'll see.
game
I think those
until
odds
you
are
have
good
it in your
sometime in the next
hands.
5 days, whether it's in 20 minutes from now, maybe. I hope so, because then, you know, then
Because
we'll
after
get
what
to
happened with
really see what this
Cyberpunk,
game's all about.
yeah,
Destiny
they
say
don't
no?
do that.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
That's just a recipe for disaster now.
I'll believe it when I see it at this point, for real.
I really just want this to show up for those people who have been like at any whisper of an event or announcement. They're like, Elden Ring? Hello? Is it
Then again,
this?
to be
And then
completely
everyone's
fair,
down, so I just hope it happens.
considering
I'm
Bandai Namco
really
is
so excited for this.
who's ending off the show,
All right, well, wouldn't it
I'd
be
imagine
if
they'd
every
be the
single
ones
one of
showing
us
off
was
Elden
true?
Ring.
I guess we'll find out very soon. First, though, we've got to take a very quick commercial break. When we come back, Xbox and Bethesda have a big show in store for us on Sunday. We need to talk about that. But first, a quick break. We'll be right back.
How about quick break and then you go away?
Presented by Army National Guard. Pursue multiple paths while you serve. Reach your greatest potential with Army National Guard. And by the Amazon original movie, The Tomorrow War. Exclusively on Prime Video July 2nd. And powered by Duracell Optimus,
Num, num, num.
the official battery
Oh,
sponsor
come on,
of
please
Summer
behave.
2021.
OBS, I don't need you screwing around right now. OBS.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your
Blah,
favorite
blah,
franchises.
blah, blah, blah.
From breaking news and exclusives, never before seen looks at movies and games.
I'd be watching the
Let's Plays and live
direct stream from the Game Awards YouTube channel if Not for the fact I have
the IGN app, YouTube,
all these
Facebook,
streams
Snapchat,
preloaded
always got you
onto my
covered.
Watch Later playlist.
IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
In a world with non-stop news about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, you need a show with accurate reporting, hard-hitting commentary, and me, Akeem Lawanson, host of IGN's news show, The Fix Entertainment. Whether it's the latest superhero scoop, film fiasco, or anime announcement, I'll be here covering all the breaking movie, TV, and streaming news that matters most to you. Make sure to catch The Fix Entertainment on IGN for your fix of entertainment news. Let's drop it.
Just stop, please, OBS.
You're not following IGN on social media? What are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, memes,
Oh
and
my
a
gosh.
whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
What's up, everyone? Sydney here to bring you a little update about the future of IGN on YouTube. We've been listening to your feedback, and it seems like some of you are more into games, while others are more interested in movies and TV. So we got to thinking about it and decided, why not both? Our main channel will still bring you all the biggest news, reviews, previews, and trailers to keep you up to speed on the most important highlights. But if you only want games content 24/7, head over to IGN Games. Movies and TV, more your thing? Check out IGN Movies and TV. More channels, more of the stuff you love, more IGN.
And we're back. Just minutes
Okay.
away from Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live.
And
Uh,
from you
while we
shutting
wait
your
for the show to
traps.
start, the big event is probably this Sunday. Microsoft and Bethesda.
Obviously.
We were hinting
And
at it
I'm
earlier.
planning to do...
I
Oh,
don't
great.
think the stakes could be higher for Microsoft. It delayed its
Want to stop
big
dropping
Series X
frames,
launch
OBS?
from Halo
Okay,
Infinite into
good.
fall of this year, and we'd have
So, what I was
literally
trying to
nothing
say
else
before
we
that
could
happened
say
was
to
that
forward to.
come
There's a lot
Sunday, I'm
going
going to
on
be
for Microsoft,
doing
but they have
group
lots of
reactions,
tools.
hopefully,
So,
with
what's your sort of
some of the
quick
other guys.
elevator
I'm sure
pitch
you're
for
familiar
Microsoft?
with me
They're gonna show off
streaming
some
game-related
$1
stuff.
billion toy
Woo.
in Bethesda. I think we will see Starfield, which is the new Todd Howard and Bethesda Game Studios game, in some capacity.
But just,
my expectation
I'm
is that it's
struggling at the
they're
moment
one
just
more
to keep
thing
a
at the end, and it's
solid
a
stream
gameplay
going
teaser, so we'll see a little
without
something
being
with a
in the middle of a
release window
Discord
type
call.
at the end, but that's really the one, because that's the ace up Microsoft's sleeve. Other than Halo, I mean, Halo's out there; it's a known quantity. Yes, we want to see it again. Yes, we're excited about it. But Starfield is the biggest thing Microsoft has that nobody really knows anything about. So that's the one that I cannot wait to see here.
All
Do
right.
you agree? Do you think Starfield is Microsoft's
Although
full
Summer
run?
Game Fest involves a lot of different events over the course of the whole summer, this is kicking off E3. Get ready. This is about to get very, very crazy.
So they have to have something big coming out this year.
Because 2020 probably put a lot of announcements on hold.
Justin, what's your biggest hope for Microsoft and Bethesda?
There are a lot of expectations going in, so long as people keep those keep those tempered. This is going to be phenomenal. Like, arguably, this could be one of the best E3s ever.
All right, well, that is all the time we
Now,
have.
please,
for our countdown show
shut
to
up,
the
you
Summer
four.
Game Fest Kickoff Live.
Let's
It's about to
begin.
Right now, be sure to watch it right here and stay tuned immediately afterwards for our post-show coverage.
All right. Hey, it's Jeff.
Start right on time. Hello, everyone around the world, and welcome to Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live, presented by Prime Gaming. I'm Jeff Keighley, and buckle up because we've got a big show for you, filled with new game announcements, world premieres, updates on the games you play every day, some surprises, and special guests, including Jeff Goldblum, Giancarlo Esposito, and performances by Weezer, Japanese Breakfast, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony Orchestra. Yes, that's really amazing.
Yeah, that
Now,
is
like a
happening
great
later
video
on.
game, there may be some
Right.
twists along the way today, and just wait until you see what we have planned for the end game. That
Uh-oh.
is all I'm allowed to tell you right now. This is just the start of a big Summer Game Fest weekend.
There are a lot of things that could be. I swear if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Square Enix, Ubisoft, and more. Head right now to summergamefest.com to track all the events, and believe me, there is a lot of great stuff coming your way.
Because you don't just tease
But today,
and show stuff and not have that be huge.
90-minute cross-industry showcase meant to put
90 minutes. Okay. Wait, 90 minutes? How much of that is just going to be interviews?
No matter if you play on Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. The biggest games in the world will be here, and some of the smallest ones too, made by emerging voices and developers from around the world who represent what's next. Thank you so much for tuning in and kicking off Video Game Summer.
Woo!
Well, let's begin with a brand new game announcement. You're about to see the world premiere of the next great adventure from Gearbox and 2K.
Uh-oh, here we go. This is Borderlands, isn't it?
Fate. It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor.
I can imagine chat right now just being like, Elden Ring!
You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
Yep, Borderlands. Tiny Tina. Yeah. Wonderlands. Yep.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
Of course. And early next year. Yeah.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is official, and joining us now is Tiny Tina herself, Ashley Birch. Hey, Ash, how you
What's
doing?
up, baby? How you doing?
Great to have you here.
And also the
I think
voice of
the big question
Aloy, I
everyone's gonna have
believe,
is,
from
what
Horizon
is
Zero Dawn.
Wonderlands? What can you tell us about it?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
It's a high fantasy take on a looter shooter, as you saw, and if you're a fan of Borderlands, you'll probably recognize some fantasy elements inspired by Assault on Dragon Keep, which was the Borderlands 2 DLC that was beloved by the devs, and so this kind of inspired Wonderlands.
Now, I think the elephant in the room is this a Borderlands game? Is it not? How does it relate?
So it actually isn't. It's its own standalone game. And people that love Borderlands are going to find lots of elements to love about Wonderlands, but it's its own thing. Tiny Tina's got her own thing going on now. So it's got its own mechanics. There's spell casting. You can customize your character this time, which is super exciting. And yeah, so if you love Borderlands, you're going to find stuff to love in this. And if you've never played a Borderlands game, this is a great place to start.
Okay, well, Tiny Tina gets her own game, which is fantastic.
Yes.
What is her role? Why does she get her own game?
So she is your bunker master.
Oh, gosh.
She's kind of guiding the narrative and changing it on a dime if she wants. And she's just taking your cast of characters, which is an amazing cast, through this wacky world. And she's taking you on an adventure to defeat the Dragon Lord. Who is that? I don't know. You'll have to play.
And I wonder who plays the Dragon Lord, because you've got quite the voice cast, including
do.
you in this, which is awesome. So
Yeah.
feels like such a big experience. So this was a bit of a tease, announcing it's out there. When will we find out more about this game?
Hopefully this
The
summer,
Gearbox conference.
And you can find out a lot more at PlayWonderland.
Gearbox would definitely be
But yeah,
one
stay
place
tuned
to
for
show it
All
off.
right, coming early 2022. So
Yes.
look forward to next year. Ash, thank you so much for joining us in person.
Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it. And we'll see more later this summer on that game. All right, well, now it is time for another brand new game announcement. This
Okay.
one you probably are not expecting. A classic 90s franchise is coming back to life as a grid-based tactical strategy title for Steam on PC. This is an insanely fun
No.
trailer. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Okay. What are you doing? Are we bringing back Metal Slug? It's Metal Slug! Oh, why is this only on Steam? Oh, this would probably be so much fun. Like, I can barely begin to imagine how Metal Slug fans are losing it right now. Just Metal Slug in overload. Like, it's so 90s it hurts, and I... It's so 90s it hurts, and I love it. Metal Slug Tactics. And .emu. Okay. Makes sense to be the ones behind this.
Big announcement for you from a surprise guest, but it's well past 3 a.m. their time, so don't worry. We chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share this with you right now. Hello, mystery guest.
Hello, Jeff. Hi.
Mr. Kojima, it is so good to see
Why?
you.
Why did frames have to drop
Tokyo.
right as they
First of
show
all, I just wanna ask,
Kojima?
How are you doing?
Oh
How are you
gosh.
feeling? How are things right now over there in Japan?
東京ではですね、また非常事態
That
宣
is
言
true.
が出てて、ちょっとコロナの患者数
Still
が
a
増
bit
え
of a
つつ
struggle.
あると。で、ワクチンをそろそろ打ち出そうとしてる、そういう感じです。
And that is always a good
Well,
thing.
we certainly hope that you're going to get your vaccine soon. Let me ask you, as a creator, how has this past year impacted you?
まあ今までのものづくりっていうのはまあ今自分がいる世界を見てで地続きで5年後10年後20年後どうなるかっていうのを考えながらそこにエンターテインメントを加えていって、まあ、作ってたのが結構その10年後20年後に当たってたりっていうのがあったんですけど今回の DS に関してはもう発売直後になったので。
Yeah. Death Stranding basically predicted how last year went. Like, that was almost too perfect.
やっぱりエンターテインメントである以上、まあ、楽しんでもらって、そのプレイヤーのためになるものを作りたいっていうんですけど、こんなにも早くこう時代が追いついてくるとちょっとこう。なんていうのフィクションじゃなくなってしまうので、
yeah.
なんで今回のコロナの中で、この先をどう作るかっていうのはいろいろ考えま
Yeah,
す。
we're practically living in our own sci-fi future.
大きく考えていると思います。911の時と同じような感じだと思います。これからエンタメをどういうふうに切り取っていくかっていうのはやっぱり大きな課題ではありますね。
Well, I know we are all very curious about what the next era of Hideo Kojima entertainment is going to be. I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of kind of where your mind's at right now, what you're thinking about, some of the themes or the ideas?
これ言えないですけど、今までのような、こう一歩一歩進むものじゃないんですよね。やっぱりその911の時もそうですけど。このコロナであらゆるのが変わっていくものすごいスピードで変わっていくんでそこでエンターテインメントが遅れを取ってしまうとダメなんでそれをどうするかというその予測ですね。まあ、全くこう宇宙人が攻めてくるとか、そういうゲームであれば コロナ禍でも関係ないんでしょうけど、やっぱりこう、社会性の基盤を持ったエンターテインメントというのを作りたいですし、皆さんに起こりつつあることをエンターテインメントの中でちょっとこう紹介したいというのがあるので、今後世の中がどちらの方向に向かっていくかっていうのが今まで以上にすごく急激に変わっていっているので、そこを間違えないように作るというか、そこはすごく神経質になってます今。
All right, fair enough. I tried. Well, Mr. Kojima, honestly, I really do appreciate you making the time to stop by and just say hello to everyone. We miss you, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next. So, thank you.
Jeff, one more thing.
PlayStation Studios, huh? Death Stranding? Is this coming to PS5? Like, that's the general idea, but still. Death Stranding on PS5. Good thing I didn't get this on PS4 yet. I swear. No. I got the feelings from the layout of that cave, but this is just too on the nose. Like director's cut. Okay. It's not everything in Death Stranding went Kojima's way. Let's see then. Coming soon.
There you have it. Death Stranding director's cut finally confirmed. I hope I make it into the director's cut. I'm told the full reveal is just weeks away. Stay tuned. All right, next.
What do you mean weeks away?
Summer Game Fest, a legendary actor who dedicated a whole episode of his Disney Plus show to exploring the world of gaming and has been in games like Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And we're thrilled to have him here at Summer Game Fest. Jeff Goldblum, how are you, my friend?
Another Jeff.
Thank you so much, Joffrey or Geoff or sorry, I think it's Jeffrey. Hey, maybe it's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Thank you so much, sincerely, for having me here. I'm thrilled to be here. Hey, I was watching your show, and I was wondering if there might be some video game world premieres, as you say. And sure enough, yeah, there is. There is.
Yes, we do like our world premieres around here. Any chance you brought one with you today?
Well, it's funny you should say that. Yes, you could say, yes, I do. If you don't mind, I've got something here. I'm going to read it on this. There's a little bit of a teleprompter. So I'm going to read something because I don't want to get it wrong. I'm very meticulous about this. So here's a dramatic reading of this game announcement. Ready? I'm going to make the game announcement right now. Hello. I'm here to welcome you to a very different world. It's going to elevate you to new heights. It's going to submerge you to new depths. Maybe even challenge you to control chaos. Actually, it's going to certainly challenge you to control chaos. It's a world so-called evolved. Take a look at the, you guessed it, world premiere.
Oh gosh, this is Jurassic Park. Why am I not surprised?
Forgot the lessons. We abused our power. We played with genetics like it was a toy. We weren't careful.
So is this a follow-up to that last Jurassic Park simulator game?
This is a very different world.
Evolution 2. Why am I not surprised? And this year. Okay. On everything except for Switch. Okay.
All right, this performer's new album, Jubilee, is out now, and her book, Crying in H Mart, is a New York Times bestseller. Here now to perform Glider from the upcoming open world game Sable by Raw, Fury, and Shedworks, it's Japanese Breakfast.
And I'm sorry, but for the sake of copyright happening, I'm muting this. So, to anyone current, well, you can probably watch this later on and hear it. Just watch it on your own. But yeah, I'm not risking it. I am not risking the copyright. So, to our viewers, how are you doing? But, oh, Death Stranding, the Metal Gear, the Metal Gear inspirations in that trailer, it was palpable. But it's a good thing I didn't get my hands on Death Stranding just yet. Means I can get my hands on the director's cut. Because, surprise, I've got a PS5 on the way. That's something I haven't really been too talkative about until kind of recently. I was expecting to have it by now, but some shipment issues happened, and the seller's trying to get it back to him and then to me. To kind of explain a long story short, he sent my PS5 to the last guy he sold a PS5 to, and that guy, fortunately, is kind enough to not touch it, let the shipment happen normally, just send it back to the seller so he can get it to me. So I'm trying to recall exactly which game this is playing in the background. I would assume it has to do with the... I would assume the singer has some connection to the game. But I'm trying to pin a name on this game. What other announcements? The Metal Slug Tactics, right. Who would have thunk that Metal Slug would get a tactics game rather than a shoot 'em up? All right.
So beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. Sable will be released on September 23rd this year. That's some news for you. And to learn more about this amazing game, watch the Tribeca Games Showcase. That is tomorrow, where Sable was named an official selection of the Legendary Festival. Now, today is just the start of Summer Game Fest. Day of the Devs with IM8-Bit and Double Fine will immediately follow the live show today, and there are more events coming all weekend and all month, including the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. Right now, though, we're thrilled to announce the upcoming Western release of a spectacular 3D, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Welcome to the world
MMORPG.
of Lost Ark from Smilegate RPG and Amazon Games.
Okay, so there's the Amazon Games announcement. So they've been working on an MMORPG.
The Lost Ark is now but a myth. A relic from the half-remembered Chain War. But now, our world has been torn once again. The demons have returned. With roaring destruction and waking nightmares.
This is definitely looking like it's gonna be a mess. And the players to clean it up. La 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 la. Okay. Had to kind of panicked there to hit the mute on the audio. Copyright music. Okay. And now.
Sometimes when you play a game, there's that one thing in your inventory which turned out to be far more useful than you first realized. That's kind of like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are, you get a ton of gaming goodies every month. This month, you can download Battlefield 4 and Batman the Telltale series completely free for PC, and there are special in-game benefits and perks in GTA Online, Valorant, Apex Legends, and more.
Ads. But the only reason he has to do it is because they help fund the show.
Prime Gaming folks believing in my vision for a new way to bring you the news this summer. So, head over to gaming.amazon.com to check out all the perks and free games, which change every month, but you get to keep them forever.
Though this does, in a way, coincide with stuff for Twitch Prime, so if you have that, that helps, I guess.
Okay, right now I'm honored to be joined by
COD
Johanna Ferris,
Warzone.
the GM of Call of Duty. Johanna, it's so great to have you with us here on Kickoff Live. Everyone is so excited about what Call of Duty's been doing with all these seasons, and I know looks like next week, June 17th, Season 4.
Yes, we're super excited. We're super honored to be here, so thank you first and foremost to that. It's just such an amazing time for Call of Duty. We're experiencing such transformational growth and dynamism across the entire brand, you know, from premium title releases to everything we'll talk about today, with Warzone, with mobile, with esports. So it's just super incredible, all the work, and shout out to everybody in the Call of Duty family who makes it happen every day.
Yeah, no, you've been. I mean, I know season 3. It was like Rambo, Die Hard. Now, who knows what's in store for season 4? But you guys, continually.
Well, you're about to show it off, are you not?
Season 4 is coming next week. What can you? This is first info on it. So, what can you tell the fans watching around the world?
Yeah, we're stoked. It's jam-packed with new content across Cold War and Warzone. You've got new weapons, we've got new maps, we've got badass new operators. I'm super excited about the hijacked gulag. We've got expanded zombies content for everybody who loves that part of the gameplay experience. So we're thrilled, and I'm excited to bring it forward a little bit here today.
I know. We've got the first look world premiere trailer of Season 4, so let's take a look at that now.
Oh, hey, Squiddy. Good to see you there in the chat. Been having a good day so far. For me, 2 of the standout announcements from the show so far were a Metal Slug Tactics game, and then the director's cut for Death Stranding. I suppose the question is only fair to ask, how has your day been so far?
Oh my god, that looks so fun. And 1 week away.
1 week away.
All right, well, let's move on to... you first joined Activision to run Call of Duty Esports, and we're going to talk a little bit now about what is the World Series of Warzone, which is going to start on June 22nd.
Frame rate spotting.
First of all, tell us, what is World Series of Warzone?
Yeah, we're super excited about it. It's really a new way for us to highlight competitive Call of Duty. We've got great success going with Call of Duty League, and now we've got some of the biggest names in gaming battling it out in Verdansk for what will be the biggest prize pool in Warzone since it's launched, right? So we'll talk a little bit about what that entails, but custom lobby experiences, 150-player to a side squad. So I'm stoked to see how they kind of rally here in Verdansk.
Yes, and coming up very soon, June 22nd, looks like Twitch Rivals is going to be a part of this?
Yeah, we are honored to be in partnership with Twitch, always, right? But certainly here with World Series of Warzone and partnering with Twitch Rivals, who's already done so much to really put competitive Warzone on display. So couldn't be in better partnership there, and we're excited to have everybody tune in.
Yes, there is one thing, though, that everyone has been talking about online, and that's who the captains are going to be for the structure of the World Series of Warzone, at least for the first event.
Yeah.
I understand we've getting a little bit reveal here of who some of the captains are, right?
Yeah, we love the first 5 captains of the first of many events to come. Like I said, these are huge influencers and personalities in Call of Duty, and they also share our passion for competitive Call of Duty, right? They really believe in the promise of World Series of Warzone and to really level up what it means to really battle it out. So couldn't be happier with some of these names, many of whom also hail from the Call of Duty League family. And I'm excited to see who kind of takes the cake here. We'll see.
I was going to say, they're all...
Yeah, esports. Now can we continue?
Well, it's really
We're already 30 minutes into this supposed 90-minute show.
Experience for everyone.
Unless that is 90 minutes plus whatever comes afterwards. Because Day of the Devs, the concerts...
Indeed. More details to share later on, but Sledgehammer Games is, going to bring forward something truly incredible, so we're excited.
All right, we tried, guys. There will come a time and a place for that. All right, Johanna, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. All right, we've got lots of Summer Game Fest kickoff to go, but right now we've got a surprise guest joining us, my fellow Canadian, Ryan Reynolds. Hey, Ryan.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thank you, Jeff.
What is he doing here?
Summer Game Fest. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no, I'm not here to announce I'm the star of ELDEN Ring. Instead, no, I'm here to talk about good old-fashioned movies. You remember those things? Of course you don't. Look, I have a new movie coming out August 13th.
Yes, we know.
And in this movie, I play an NPC character in a
Oh yeah, this didn't come out last year.
Until I break free and I realize that it kind of sucks to be a lonely background character on an endless walk cycle.
Basically, what
So
would happen if
now
they
here's one of
took
those
an
world
NPC out of GTA and made him the lead character of an action movie?
It's been so long I can't even remember who's even in this movie. I didn't say that. I'll cut that out. Yeah, I'll do it right now.
My name is Guy. I thought I had everything I needed.
Mondays, am I right, Joe? You said it, Guy.
But then I met her.
Put these on.
Oh my God! What are these, trick glasses or something?
Guy, there is no easy way to say this. This world, it's a video game. You're not real.
We set my...
And the guy responsible for this world is going to destroy it.
Are we talking about God? You've met God?
Yes, he's an absolute troll.
Trolls exist.
We can save our world, but we have to fight together. You know what's happening right now? But I love it! Oh, that actually hurt my hand.
I have 3 words for you. Blue shirt guy.
This guy is outskilling all these players.
I've never seen anything like this. Who the hell even knows who this blue shirt guy is?
He's also really cute.
Oh my gosh, so many streamers.
Terminate him.
Nope. I can't die. I'm never gonna die.
Yeah, basically GTA meets movie.
That was fun seeing Ninja, Pokey, Jacksepticeye, Laserbeam, all those guys who will be in Free Guy. Ryan had to say it. I can't say it yet. All right. Up next, it won multiple awards at the Game Awards, and Among Us just keeps going. Now it's time to hear from Inner Sloth on what's coming next.
The game that stole the thunder from Fall Guys. Oh, come on, stop dropping frames.
Lots of fun ahead. And speaking of Among Us, last year you may remember the very rare Jeff Keighley mask was available as a Twitch drop around the Game Awards.
Wait, what?
Never to be seen again. In fact, I often hear on Twitter from people who get booted from games with the mask because folks think they're hacked. Well, never fear. Today, the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch 15 minutes or more of Kickoff Live to get your very own Jeff Keighley mask once again, and then it goes back into the vault. I don't know what's going on. All right.
Neither do we.
Developers, now I'm very happy to welcome to Summer Game Fest the head of indies at PlayStation, a legend in his own right, who has some exciting things to share, Shuhei Yoshida. Hi, Shu.
Thanks, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm Shuhei
PlayStation
Yoshida,
stuff,
head
huh?
of PlayStation Indies.
Oh,
What I love about working with independent developers are the new
It's PS5
and
stuff.
unexpected games
Stuff
that
I
they
can look
create,
forward to.
which allows us to offer an array of unique experiences for players. In my role at Sony, it's very exciting to get to meet with these talented studios, which sometimes can be one person or a small group of friends, to help nurture their ideas and bring them to the PlayStation fans. One example is from Finji, who has been working with Greg Lobanov, the developer of WonderSong, to publish their new game, Chicory, A Colorful Tale. Chicory released today and gives players the chance to experience a coloring book-style world where players use their painting powers to explore, solve puzzles, make friends, and draw on anything.
Interesting.
Check out Chicory, A Colorful Tale on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 after the
It
show.
is on both.
As a
Okay.
huge Soulspawn games fan, I totally enjoyed the beautiful 2D action adventure Salt and Sanctuary a few years ago.
Okay, Salt and Sanctuary.
The developers
You don't just drop the word Soulsborne and not have people jumping to conclusions.
Salt and Sacrifice.
Hey, not exactly live at the moment, but maybe the next opportunity we have for a musical number, we can skip to live.
I was given a second chance. I spoke the words. I drank the Mage Bane. I live now only to hunt mages. I am a marked Inquisitor. There aren't many of us.
But together, we will tame the chaos.
Thanks, Shu, and that's not all. Today, we're also able to
Audio
show
kind of
a brand new trailer
zeroed out
the
for a second there.
upcoming Annapurna and Heart Machine game Solar Ash, which is coming to PlayStation later this year.
Ooh. Little bit of Shadow of the Colossus inspirations. Maybe. Hitting very specific points on giant monsters definitely feels Shadow of the Colossus in that regard. Interesting.
That looks so great. Can't wait to see it later this year. Now, this week there is a ton of video game news, but there's also a big game launching across console and PC, Chivalry 2, which brings 64-player multiplayer medieval battles to life. Sledgehammers, swords, axes, you name it, and it comes from Torn Banner Studios in my hometown of Toronto, Canada. Here's a look at the launch trailer for Chivalry 2, which you can play right now.
For every warrior, there comes a time when a moment will decide your fate. As the throng of battle echoes against steel and shield, as we cry out towards eternity, find yourself in this moment. Ignite the fire of your soul and survive this day! Fall before me! Another victory! For Agatha!
64 players, oh boy. That's probably a hilarious little mess of just so many players all fighting each other at once. And I do know a few streamers were playing this as sponsored streams a few nights ago.
Its 1-year anniversary, and starting next Monday, June 14th, Prime Gaming members will get an exclusive player card to celebrate the 1-year anniversary, and a pity party spray through June 25th. This is all leading up to the release of Episode 3 of the game later this month, which will be celebrated with an epic WW Fest Unlocked Year 1 stream on June 25th. But there will also be a new agent. Who could it be? Well, here's your first very, very exclusive but very, very quick tease to whet your appetite, with more to be revealed later this month during Summer Game Fest. I told you it was very, very quick. All right, warring PMC factions face off against each other in Escape from Tarkov, the popular multiplayer first-person shooter video game developed by Battle.
And I know a lot of people have been talking about this game too.
The streets of Tarkov, the new area of the game under development.
We're already about 45 minutes in. Come on. Ooh, ooh. Any minute now, we are going to get another big announcement that catches my attention. It's just, I get it, for some people this is exciting, but I'm not a PC gamer specifically. Any minute now. Like, just the whiplash of that Valorant teaser just a moment ago to the fact that this trailer feels like it's dragging on. Like, am I right? And go.
When I was a kid, the simulation games of Peter Molyneux were some of my favorites. Adding that extra salt on the fries in the theme park to increase your drink sales was so devilish.
Is this Fable?
Many of the team members behind those sim games went on to create 2 Point Studios and 2 Point Hospital.
Wait, no, not
today,
that.
we're excited
Never
to
mind.
share the first trailer for their next 2 Point simulation, 2 Point Campus.
That first sight of the school gates, the scent of a leather-bound book, the faint clatter of knights jousting. Well, I can't say I remember that part, though it wasn't like this in my day. You see, campuses are forever changing. Nowadays, education has to be fun. It can't be all work and no play, and quite right too. Frankly, the results speak for themselves. Academia has never been more appealing, more dynamic, more whatever this is. Today's campus is a place to live and a place to learn. Finely crafted by the sharpest minds that money can buy. Though sometimes you still can't get the staff. Yes, these days it really does feel as though anything is possible. Campus. Class is in session 2022.
So next year. Okay. On just about every platform there.
This year, I am thrilled to have Netflix as a part of Summer Game Fest. They have been doing an incredible job adapting games with series like Castlevania and the Dota anime. Well, there is a lot more coming, and you don't have to wait long to find out more. Tomorrow, I'm honored to be guest hosting Netflix's Geeked Week live stream with Mari Takahashi and Rahul Kohli. You can expect the first clip of the Cuphead show, which
Hey!
This show is going to be.
I know someone who has been in my chat and on Discord who would love to see that footage.
Animated show coming later this year, and we might also have updates on the Witcher.
I might mention that if he isn't watching this live right now.
Geeked Week is streaming live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Here's a little sneak peek.
What is Geeked Week?
And I have seen this trailer because Twitch won't stop advertising this one particular thing.
Zombies, animation, sci-fi, fantasy.
Stranger Things, The Witcher, and much more.
People you love from the shows you love live. Grab your devices, tuck in, and join Netflix Geeked for Geeked Week. There's so much to get geeked about.
We aren't done with Netflix just yet, though. Coming up next is Smite, a cross-play, cross-platform game that continues to do some pretty amazing IP crossovers. You may remember last summer we announced the Avatar: The Last Bender.
Yes.
Well, as Smite enters its 9th year, it's time to go upside down.
Oh, no. Oh, 11. Of course. Thing is, which Smite character is she being adapted from? Because all of the crossover characters adapt from existing characters in the game's roster. Okay, there we go. And Hopper!
Next up, we announce a lot of games on my shows, but I think this is the first time we are announcing an entirely new game label, new game publisher. Enjoy this first look
new
at more
studio.
than 12 games that make up its initial slate.
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Let's begin.
Heydays? Devs?
Is that who you are?
My purpose makes me who I am.
have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile.
Being relied on to succeed where others would fail.
Prime matter.
Prime matter. Okay.
There you have it, Prime Matter, Payday 3-2, and there's actually one more game added to the mix, and for that we go to Todd Hollinshead from Saber. Todd, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. Thank you for the intro there. I'm really excited to have this little last edition, which is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game in the Painkiller franchise.
All right, very cool on that. And there are more details on Prime Matter coming tomorrow with a stream at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will be stopping by. Next up is a brand new IP from a brand new studio, Stray Bombay. It's coming this fall only to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on day one. It's called
Vanilla
The
Soup's
Anacrusis,
gonna love to see this.
A four-player cooperative first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space. You team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play that you can share with your team. Here is the world premiere trailer.
This looks like it has Vanilla Soup's name practically written on it.
Hello? NASA! Liu!
Keyword though is practically. Ooh.
No problem. Stick together and let's do this. Is this a disco?
This I do not like.
I could use some help. Hit your pulse.
This is not good. This is not good.
What if?
This a Left 4 Dead inspired shooter?
No stopping, no shooting, just straight to the bridge.
Get that flasher!
Heavy. Really?
The Anacrusis.
Thanks.
I call them brutes. From Latin, Brutus.
We'd sound smart calling them brutes.
Eon, you don't want to get in here and help name these? Nah, I'm good. Brute!
Eh.
Awesome look. Thanks for that, Chet and the team at Stray Bombay. Tomorrow, tune into Summer Game Fest for a special deep dive presentation on New World, a new open world MMO from Amazon Games set on the supernatural island of Eternum. It's finally coming out later this summer, and in the deep dive video, game director Scott Lane will take players into the mysterious supernatural island that is a world of wonder and horror. Once you arrive, it's up to you to unite warring human factions to take on a common enemy, the Tempest, who wants to unmake life. Scott and the team will detail updates to the game, including new mid and end game content, more PvE and expeditions, 5-player challenges with unique mechanics, bosses, loot, and more. 6 of these expeditions will be at launch, with the closed beta on July 20th and the public launch on August 31st. I will also be down at the studio to chat with Scott about the game and the team's efforts over the past year in the midst of COVID. It is exciting for me to finally be able to get out there and visit game studios again. I miss all these developers. So check out the special deep dive stream on New World tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern at summergamefest.com. All right, well, back in 2018, Rocket League teamed up with Fast and Furious.
Okay,
to bring some of
Psyonix.
Saga's most iconic cars into the game. And now they are back with a twist that is truly Rocket League with Fast 9, the next installment of the Fast Saga.
Of
arriving
course.
in U.S. theaters June 25th. Psyonix is bringing back the Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger, and, well, maybe the most literal, supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered heist car ever conceived, the F9 Pontiac Fiero.
Because obviously the Fast and Furious rocket-powered car would be in Rocket League, for Pete's sake.
Strap a rocket engine to a car and play soccer seems like the right idea to me. The Fast and Furious 3-car bundle arrives June 17th in Rocket League. Okay, next up, last year, a new Swedish company named Shark Mob released a teaser for their first unnamed multiplayer project in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. Tonight, we're putting a name on their first game with a brand new world premiere trailer.
Of course, alpha footage. Vampire Blood Hunt. Okay. Or Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Okay.
I can't wait to play this game, and we actually won't have to wait long. You can sign up now for the bloodhunt.com is where you go for the closed alpha PC test, available on July 2nd. Blood Hunt will be released later this year. Next, the latest horror game series from the creators of Until Dawn continues with The House of Ashes, part of the Dark Pictures anthology. This third game features American and Iraqi soldiers stranded in a cursed temple. Here's the story trailer with the exclusive reveal of the monsters lurking in the depths.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. But I strongly suspect it's where chemical weapons are hidden, so we need to move fast.
Ready to go dark.
To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave.
Man out, hold fire.
Or extremely foolish.
We're gonna sigh out this shit.
Brothers in arms, or will it be a case of each man for himself?
Get down! They're up on the ridge! Return fire!
You teeter on the edge of an abyss. Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown.
We're on God's green earth and we landed.
What nightmare have these luckless souls fallen into?
You keep lookout.
That was coming from YouTube, not necessarily my end. So, frame rate could be better.
Unless you can find the means to save them. Trapped beneath the earth, swallowed by the void. Will you find the path to salvation? Or be lost in the darkness forever?
Why do you have to reveal the monster? That's what makes horror good. You leave the surprise of the monster till you're playing a game or until later in the movie.
One of the longest, most beloved JRPG franchises in the industry is the Tales of series. Well, the latest game, Arise, was announced 2 years ago, and it brings the franchise into stunning 3D with Unreal Engine 4. Here's a world premiere look at the latest trailer, with more information following in the coming weeks.
Fancy place they got here.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
I'm Dohilim Ilkaris. Should you need my skills on the battlefield, all I care for is maintaining peace.
I'm Captain Kisara of the ELDEN Guard. Flares of Malisa! From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
At a very least, unless they decide to show off more during their own conference, at least this takes care of Bandai Namco bingo for Tales of Arise.
Been looking for you.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm. This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand?
Is it over? It's only just begun.
No idea what's going on. I'm not sure if we had that date.
For Summer Game Fest, we have a special announcement for you. That the console version of Sky Children of the Light would arrive to Nintendo Switch on June 29th. And the Little Prince season would start soon after on July 6th. Enjoy the game.
Yay for Switch announcements. Rare as they've been during this show.
Great pleasure and is using a platform like this show to introduce you to new developers and studios with games that deserve the spotlight. That's definitely the case with this next title from a small Swedish studio named Wishfully. Planet of Lana tells the story of a young girl and her loyal friend who embark on a mission through a colorful world that's designed to feel like a gouache watercolor painting come to life. Here's your first look at the Planet of Lana, coming to Xbox and PC in 2022.
Huh. And we still have maybe 25 more minutes of the show. Uh-oh. If this was actually hand-painted, my goodness, this is good.
What a beautiful artistic game.
Overwatch 2.
Well,
That's
joining me now
big news.
is Aaron Keller, who's the game director of Overwatch 2. Aaron, great to have you here on Kickoff Live. Thanks for
So
joining
does this count as Blizzard or
much.
Activision? I just
Yeah,
assume
we are
Blizzard.
excited to learn more about what's planned for Overwatch 2.
Because we don't even have a release window for Overwatch 2 and the content going forward into
We
Overwatch
recently
1.
announced that Overwatch 2's format is changing to a 5v5 team format. This requires a fresh look at all of our heroes in the game. It should feel new yet familiar to fans of our strategic team-based combat.
Yeah, it was great to see you guys playing, and you know, I long awaited for people to get a chance to go hands-on with it. And today, I know you brought us a look at some skins for some of the characters, right?
Yeah, the team is so passionate about updating the look and the feel of the world of Overwatch. And one aspect of that is creating entirely new models for Overwatch 2 for all of our heroes. So today we're going to be looking at two of those, Baptiste and Sombra.
All right, well,
let's take a look
here, and I know you're going to tell us a little bit about what we're seeing.
And here come the artists.
Overwatch 2. So yeah, what do we got here?
Yeah, so this is Baptiste. And there's a lot of new technology that go into our models.
Artists are about to go nuts.
Hair shader tech, excuse me, in order to get the look that we're going for with his haircut. He also has a glowing cape and gloves that kind of give that medic or surgeon vibe to him. Thank you.
And are we going to Sombra, I think? Right?
Yep. So
and there's
next up is
Sombra.
This was a very challenging look for us to update. It's an asymmetrical design. There's so many layers of hair and clothing and technology in this.
Like,
If
I
you
can
look
just
closely, you actually
picture
see
the artists
circuitry
are
and
going
nodes embedded in her
ballistic.
clothing. She's a world-class hacker, so it all makes sense.
No, again, it's so great for fans to see these characters you know and love from the first game updated for Overwatch 2, and we can't wait to see more on the game. We appreciate you giving us a little sneak preview here, and I'm sure there'll be more later this year on Overwatch 2.
You bet. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Thanks very much, Aaron. Now, recently I had a chance to play Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance with the game developer Jeff Haddam, Hannibal Buress, and Ember Moon from the WWE. That's right. You didn't expect me to say that. But this game is a ton of fun, and it's coming to Game Pass on June 22nd. Take a look. Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley, and today, as part of Summer Game Fest, we are going hands-on with a game that is coming out in just a couple of weeks. It is Dark Alliance, and we've got Jeff, one of the game developers from 2K, Jeff, special guests, Hannibal Buress, and Ember Moon.
Okay.
What is this?
That looks like a trap.
Oh,
that looks like a trap.
Oh my god. Traps.
Oh gosh. Dropping frames. Oh no.
Oh no, you get. Oh no.
You good?
Glorious death, I died again. I'm coming to get you. Hey.
Oh!
Watch it.
Oh!
Oh no. Oh no, I can't believe I'm down. I'm down, people.
The developer's down?
The dev
What?
is down.
So, Ember, I know you really wanted to be Driss,
Absolutely. I've read all the books, especially the Driss backstory, and I just connected with it on such an intimate level to the point where my wrestling character that everyone sees on TV is actually based on this character. The red eyes, even though Driss has purple, I just love everything about him, that he's just constantly the good guy the entire time.
Oh, what the? He's a butcher. Verbeek chef.
That doesn't look hell.
That's
why did I just
unsettling.
Let me see what you got. You ain't got nothing on us, baby.
I'm here now.
Whoa. I spoke way too soon.
We got him.
Come on.
He's gone.
Come on.
We don't want any dessert.
There you go.
Let's go.
Damn, what a death. Gonna have some weird dreams tonight because of that.
Oh my gosh. Terminator reference in there. Or at least what was supposed to happen with Terminator 2. Of course. Genlock and Paladins. Huh. Does make you wonder if Rooster Teeth's going back to this anytime soon.
Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live presented by Prime Gaming.
19 minutes.
Yesterday was an amazing tease of the next Battlefield from EA. And if you want to dust up on the history of the franchise, its last big modern day game, that was Battlefield 4. It's this month. Prime Gaming members get to download it and play it for free through June 20th. Now, there's no catch. This is the full-blown PC version of the 2013 game, and those only in Battlefield moments still hold up. Just head to gaming.amazon.com to redeem your free Sunday watch the Xbox.
Okay, we're live
showcase
now.
For the first gameplay footage of Battlefield 2042. Going to be really cool. All right, right now, let's take a look at another world premiere. Monster Hunter Stories is coming to the Switch in July.
Okay, so this is what Capcom had. Okay.
Wings of Ruin.
You don't understand. That Rathalos is...
We can't let you interfere with our plans.
That's the monster Red Song.
Brachydios. Okay.
You suppose he saw this coming?
We won't let you awaken it.
So, you're going to be born, huh?
Okay, mystery monster, I guess. Why not? Frame rate. Frame rate, please work. Don't just die on me. Yeah, so few Switch games shown off during this entire show.
Legendary rock band hits the road this summer on the Hella Mega Tour with Green Day and Fall Out Boy. But first, they came together with an indie developer to create stream-safe music for the community. Yes, you can co-stream this performance. So turn it up. Premiering their brand new, never-before-released song, Tell Me What You Want, from Wavebreak. This is Weezer.
And watch, I keep this on, still get a strike. Just watch.
This is a message that my manager wouldn't approve. After this song, he'll have a lot of cleaning up to do. Don't be influenced by an office full of dorks. I won't mention any names. Pitchfork.
Wait a second. Did he just do what I think he just did? I'm gonna have to listen back later. It's only about 14 minutes of the show before Day of the Devs, and then probably the Sonic Symphony. Just at least you can actually stream this. I wasn't sure about the last song. It's just, better not to risk it. But watch, just experimenting here. I swear if there's a copyright strike on this. Wave break.
That was so amazing. Thank you, Rivers and guys, for that. Both the song and the game released tomorrow on PC, Nintendo Switch, music streaming platforms, Twitch soundtrack, and a limited edition 7-inch vinyl on IM 8-bit. All right, well, right now, let's turn to a game that we announced last year at the Game Awards, Endless Dungeon from Amplitude. We showed a brief glimpse of gameplay in December, and fans wanted more. Well, here's an extended look at Endless Dungeon.
Sega, okay.
We're stuck in this wreck until everybody learns the rules. Yep, all of them. Rule number 1. Certain weapons work better on certain monsters. Learn it or die. Oh, option B then. Rule number 2. Use turrets to protect that unstable dust bomb we call the crystal. Because it's their catnip. And if it goes, you go. Yep, just like that. Rule number 3. Watch your squad. Even if you've got the guns, the turrets, and the crystal, you can't do everything by yourself. If you fight alone, you die alone. Together again. And rule number 4? Well, if you've got all that going, but you still can't win, you gotta change the squad. Tag team. I'm in.
And it's gonna be on everything.
What are you guys doing tonight? If you're lucky enough to have a PS5, you're probably getting ready to play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I've been playing it and having a ton of fun. Well, later today, Team at Insomniac is going to be doing a special launch stream on Twitch. And to tell us more, take it away, Marcus and Mike.
Hey, Jeff, and everybody watching Summer Games Fest Kickoff Live. Marcus Smith here, Creative Director at Insomniac Games for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. We're excited that players finally get a chance to play the game tomorrow, and to celebrate, we want to spend some more time with you today. At 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, to live stream the first hour of Rift Apart. Isn't that right, Mike?
That's right. I'm Mike Daly, the game director of Rift Apart. In addition to playing through the opening of the game, we'll also be taking your questions live and talking about what it was like to develop the game behind the scenes. So please join us at twitch.tv/InsomniacGames at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there.
All right, we're now about to be joined by the one and only Giancarlo Esposito to talk Far Cry 6. Giancarlo, thank you for joining us. Why did you want to take on this role?
They came to me with this phenomenal idea and had proposed that I play Anton Castillo, the leader of Yara, with this big vision and dream for his country. And it really appealed to me because he was a guy who first came from a love of his family and a love of his community and country. And it was so in line with what's going on in the world politically today and what has happened in the past. I thought, what a great opportunity. The other part of it is it's just a different technology that's so brand new and excites me as a filmmaker that I want to be a part of it.
Yep, just motion capture.
All right, well, you've played some absolutely amazing villains in your career. What was it like being a video game villain?
No, I'm not a villain. I gotta push back on you. I'll let you finish. But this guy loves his country. He wants to empower you, Keely. He wants to empower you to stand up and speak your truth. Now, you can go back to calling me a villain if you like.
Well, you are smiling on the box. You're a good guy, right?
I am, because I feel like we as human beings fall in line. And I want to be a renegade within reason. How do you like that? Because I think part and parcel of us falling in line and doing what we need to do and thinking about the cumulative effect of our doing what's right, and the example of that is also to stand up and say, no, I do agree that they're good and bad about all people, but this guy, out of his love and passion for his people, even if they're faceless to him at certain points in time, allow him to be an absolute hero.
Speaking of your character, who did you base him on or study to create this character?
It's so interesting because, of course, the obvious choice to study is Fidel Castro, and it is Cuba, an island that had so many resources, but really the dream of the ability of the dictator to cultivate those resources, something got in the way there. And hopefully that can change in the years to come. It's funny you asked me that question, because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler. Because we were talking about zodiac signs and what signs were certain people. What is that mindset that has you wanting to have power over others? And for each dictator, it's different. She'd never heard of Ceausescu and studied political science and all this in college. So anyway,
all right, well, one last question for you. Who would win in a square-off between Gus Fring, Moff Gideon, and Anton?
You know, and I have my favorites in those two. So you asked me this question. And you know, immediately I say Moff Gideon.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately. You know, somehow I think Gus is colder and displays that coldness in a very particular way. You know, I think Anton
You're getting close.
Be the most violent man on earth. But given his situation, he may not rise to that occasion or may not have the time. Moff Gideon is otherworldly. This guy thinks in a different way, and he knows what you're thinking before you say it. And he does all his own dirty work, and he has an incredible tool to help him out. So I'm going to say Moff Gideon.
Fair enough. All right, Giancarlo, thank you so much for
Last
hanging out with us.
5 minutes.
Check out the revolution in Far Cry 6.
And I can't wait for it to begin. Let the games begin!
Awesome. All right, thank you so much, Giancarlo. If you haven't picked up on it yet, Prime Gaming unlocks a ton of in-game benefits for Amazon Prime members, like an exclusive Valkyrie skin in Apex Legends, $200,000 in GTA cash every week you play GTA Online, and in Fall Guys, you get a special Burning Circuits costume for your bean through June 21st. Now, speaking of Fall Guys, the time has come to reveal a brand new costume coming to the game based on a legendary game franchise. Check it out.
What? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's fun. It's Dewey. And Genshin.
in their vision will fade away.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents, and hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again.
Your opponent is new to the clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament.
The vision is missing.
The sounds of nature turn into a clamor of noise during stormy weather.
And MiHoYo leaked that character on their own.
Announced games, a publisher, Prime Matter, so why not announce a developer too? And joining me now are Dave Anthony and Jason Blundell from the newly formed Deviation Games. We know you guys well from all your amazing work over the years at Treyarch and Call of Duty Black Ops, but what can we expect from your new studio, guys?
Well, thanks, Jeff. And look, Jason and I, we've been mates for donkey's years. And we're like an old-married couple, Jeff. And we've been working together for decades. And we've worked on some huge franchises. You know the games. You know, they've done well. And but we thought, you know, when you're working on those franchises, the long-established IPs, you're working with very tight constraints creatively about what you can do. So we thought, after all these years, you know, what if we deviated? Yes. So that's Deviation Games.
Okay.
So Jeff, just trust me, all bets are off. From day one, we got complete financial security to work with creative freedom and time, not just to make a brand new IP, which is what we're doing, but a groundbreaking new IP with innovation at its very core. And the team at Deviation Games, the culture we have is really, really simple. There's no place for ego. It's the best idea that always wins, and that's Deviation Games.
All right, well, big ideas from you guys as we would expect. Now, I know it's very early and there is nothing to show on the game today, but can you tell us a bit about what kind of game you're making? What can we expect?
Yeah, I mean, you're very right there.
Knowing you've worked with Treyarch and Call of Duty, it's a shooter.
Essentially, we spent the last year building the team, right? And so what we knew was we wanted to collect passionate, creative, collaborative people and bring them together kind of under one roof. And that's what Deviation Games is. So, yeah, we don't have anything to show right now, but that collaboration, that imagination is going on. And we're going to have something that's going to, I think, leave an indelible mark in the industry when we come out.
All right. Well, with you guys involved, as I said, we're excited about it. There is one more piece of the puzzle, though, that you want to reveal today. And for that, let's take a look at this. Okay, big news. The stage has changed. Blue of PlayStation, so you're partnering with PlayStation. What can you tell us about that partnership?
That's right, Jeff. And the partnership with PlayStation, it's all about quality. From soup to nuts, this project is all about quality. And our team of deviators that we have...
Please tell me there was one more thing.
Studio, we're doing this for you. We are so proud of you.
Because if this is how we're ending the show,
it's very, very simple.
You kind of lost interest by the end of the first performance.
After award, and now we've been part of this process and we see how they do things. It's really clear how the managers have so we couldn't be more proud to expand PlayStation's portfolio, which we're going to do in a very, very significant way.
I mean, let's just face it, right? Sony rocks, and they get our kind of brand of crazy, so we're very happy with this partnership.
All right, so Deviation Games, PlayStation, brand new IP, a mega IP, it sounds like, coming in the future, and hopefully we'll see you guys again in the future to see more on what you're working on.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, Dave, Jason, thank you very much, guys. All right, well, this year is the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, and later this month, we are honored to be premiering the full Sonic Symphony performance. But right now, here's the Philharmonic Orchestra in Prague performing the music of Sonic Unleashed.
Hey! So many good Sonic songs out of this game. Yep, the 23rd.
Love orchestra music. All right, Sunday, Warner Brothers Games and Turtle Rock will be giving players a new look.
Oh, this is what Warner Brothers was showing off.
And right now, we've got a quick tease of a new boss and news on the beta coming later this summer.
Hope this isn't a copyright song. That would really, really suck. Yeah. Unnecessarily so. Okay then. PvP showcase.
One of the things I'm most passionate about is getting
Is that separate from Xbox?
at home. Last year, Steam and Xbox did incredible demo events around.
We're going over here.
This year, Steam's Next Fest starts next Wednesday, and Xbox is back again to do an ID at Xbox demo event, which I'm announcing right now. It starts on Tuesday, and it's completely free, no badges required. One of the games I'm most excited about in the lineup is Tunic from my fellow Canadian.
Yay, Tunic.
Here he is to give you a little sneak preview of the brand new
Do
demo.
we even have a date on Tunic yet?
Xbox starting on Tuesday.
Hi, my name's Andrew Scholdice, and I'm working on Tunic, which is an isometric action-adventure about a tiny fox in a big world where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets. I first started working on it about 6 years ago, and it's been changing a lot over the years, but I'm really excited about where we've gotten it to today. So in Tunic, you start the game and you are a little fox that's washed up on a beach, and you don't have a whole lot of context except for, a lust for adventure, and you are going to wander off, and maybe you're going to find a stick, and maybe if you venture a little bit further, maybe you're going to find a sword. And it's really about that sense of discovery, about wondering what's around the next corner. People have played the game at shows before, but we wanted to put together a brand new demo that was, for the home audience. And so it's full
home
of
demo
before seen stuff, a brand new dungeon, a bunch of areas people haven't seen before.
Just hope that people don't data mine.
So excited about Tunic, and Sable also is going to be one of the games in that, along with a lot of other awesome titles. So check that out next week on Xbox. Next up, Stave Off Ragnarok, in this ancient Norse-inspired co-op action survival RPG that you can also fully play solo. Classic hack-and-slash gameplay goes Viking in Norsefeld's Tribes of Midgard, launching on PlayStation and PC July 27th. Here is the brand new trailer.
How long does this show go for?
And you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed forever. So take heed. Ahead things rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious night makes way for a new day.
to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face fiercer creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful. You're of little use to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla! Can't wait!
Who's ready for some Evil Dead? We announced this game last December at TGA, and now it's time for an extended look at the gameplay. To tell us more, let's turn it over to my friend, Tim Willits from Saber.
Hi, Jeff. It's great to see you. Today, we have some extended footage of The Evil Dead, the game. We are excited to show you this, and to help me explain it is Bruce Campbell. Thank you.
Ew.
Hola, cyber friends. I'm Bruce Campbell. You know me as Ash Williams, the dude who saved the world from evil. I'm here to bring you the lowdown on the upcoming Evil Dead, the game. You and your friends will team up as classic Evil Dead heroes to live the nightmare. You'll use savage finishing moves or tear evil a new one. Or, if you're not into the whole save the world thing, we have another option. You can play as the vile Kandarian demon itself.
Ooh.
But who would want to do that? He'd be a
Isometric
dick.
gameplay.
With the power of possession in your arsenal, you'll scare those goody two-shoes to death. Literally, you can do that if you're a dick. Whether you choose the path of evil or righteousness, you'll be throwing down in places you've seen before. You'll collect pages of the Necronomicon, uncover Nobi's lost tapes, and track down other legendary artifacts. When you've grabbed enough, you'll use a spell to send the Kandarian son of a bitch back to the hellhole it came from. Soon you'll experience the horror yourself, but for now I'll leave you with this thought. It was no accident that Ash always wore brown pants.
Overkill there. Whew. On Switch too, like on everything.
I'll spoil those good.
Okay, guys, now it's time for the grand finale to the show. This is extremely special. Today, I am so deeply honored to be given the opportunity to share this next game. It comes from one of our industry's most acclaimed developers and a previous Game of the Year winner at the Game Awards. I want to personally thank this developer for believing in my vision of Summer Game Fest as a new way to bring all of us together for a cross-industry showcase and kick off the summer in the right way.
What are you about to show us?
So, without further ado, please sit back and enjoy this truly spectacular world premiere. It is finally time.
For... Oh, it's Elden Ring, isn't it? It's Elden Ring. They lead E3 with Elden Ring. Okay. I can easily imagine chat is losing it.
Will soon return. Guided by grace, once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its core.
And if there isn't gameplay here, they're showing it at Bandai Namco's conference, no doubt. A Souls game with world exploration? Question mark?
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Like, to think we are starting with Elden Ring.
They will fight.
You'd imagine they'd have saved this for later.
In an unending curse.
Oh, just straight up fighting dragons, why not?
For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee now.
At least the memes can end now. No one has to ask, where's Elden Ring? Anymore.
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
And we have a date! Very close to my birthday! Okay. Wow.
It actually happened. Elden Ring is coming, as you saw, January 21st, 2022 to next gen, current gen. It's so incredible, and I want to thank so much Miyazaki-san and the team at From for sharing that in-game
Wow.
at Elden Ring. I hope you guys are happy. Oh my God, I'm free out of prison. All right, that's gonna do it for Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live. Thank you so much to all the developers who took
Oh,
part.
I need to see some Twitch chats. I need to see people losing it.
Continues all weekend with Netflix Geeked Week and Prime Matter tomorrow, Ubisoft Forward on Saturday, and Xbox and Bethesda on Sunday. Square Enix and SummerGameFest.com for the full and complete